friends, before we get started in the next match, I have a very important announcement to make. Anybody who wants to become a professional wrestler under the guidance of Nick Goulas and trained by two of the nation's outstanding NWA professional wrestlers, if you want to become a professional wrestler, contact Nick Goulas' wrestling office in Nashville. Ask for Tommy Kirklees. The phone number, area code 615-297-9503. Call that number on or before July 3rd, 1980. The first session will begin August 4th, 1980. So you got to call them by August 3rd. July 3rd, excuse me. Got to call by July 3rd. That number again, 297-9503. Area code 615-297-9503 if you want to become a professional wrestler. If you're big enough and have the ability and so forth, they will tell you there at the office. Now we're going to have Rocky Brewer, big favorite, against Dr. X. Rocky Brewer is on the right side of your screen. Dr. X over on the left side. They're getting together there in the ring now. You know that Rocky Brewer, of course. There's a good takedown. Oh, he's claiming he pulled his trousers. I shouldn't say trousers, I should say wrestling shorts, of course. Now he's claiming hair pulling, and the referee is going to bite. There's the masked man, Dr. X. He told the referee that Brewer pulled his hair, and I've never seen Rocky pull anybody. Whoa! Good solid shot that time. Rocky Brewer just isn't the kind of wrestler that does that kind of wrestling. Very clean in his wrestling ability. He's a big favorite with the young ladies, and well, the middle age and older ladies too. You recall one day not too long ago, I was talking to him and I asked him if he were married. I said, "Are you married, Rocky?" He said, "No, I'm not. I'm single." Boy, that opened the floodgate. All the girls have been smiling at him. He's a very handsome young man, well built, and he's a big favorite with the ladies. In there against Dr. X, a very rugged, heavy-set looking masked man who seems to know what he's doing. Now Rocky beginning to get the range. Got off to a sort of a slow start. Slammed his man into the turnbuckles. Boy, that was a good solid punch. And right after him again with that right. Here he goes. Ooh. Oh, wait a minute. We got something over here. Wait a minute. Bobby Eaton has come in. We're going to show you a picture of him here. Bobby Eaton, and there they are. There's Nick Goulas. Bobby Eaton. What's his name? Great Togo. There they are. Now, they're plotting something against Rocky Brewer. You can bet that. Rocky is in that match in the ring now, and they're standing over there. You saw him a minute ago, putting a real close head-to-head get-together. The Great Togo, that's the Great Togo, with Bobby Eaton, and they were watching Rocky Brewer, apparently making notes on his way of working and so forth, so that when they meet him in a tag battle, they can. He's daring him to come in the ring. I don't think you'll see. There he's got the masked man pretty well under control. Look at him. He's daring him to come in. There they are. They're over there in the shadows next to the door. And Nick Goulas is standing right there beside him. Now, they have a right to come in the studio and watch the match just as much as any of the rest of us, as long as they do not interfere in any way. Whoa, look at that. Beautiful. Look at this. Bobby Eaton starts in. Bobby, look at him. Rocky Brewer came to meet him, too. Nick Goulas said, "Don't go in that ring." Bobby looked like he was going in there robe and all. That's a good shot of Rocky Brewer. Very attractive young man, the girls tell me. I assume that the great Togo and Eaton are simply watching his technique, so when they meet him, that they will have, sort of a book on him, what to expect. There they are. There goes Bobby. He's walking. There he goes down to the ring. He's giving some advice to the masked man. Nick's sending him back. He went down and called the masked man, Dr. X, over and gave him some advice about what to do to Rocky Brewer. And he's getting making a little headway here. I don't know exactly what whoa, he didn't make much headway there. I don't know what Eaton told him, but it worked a time or two, and then Rocky Brewer apparently caught on to it. And here he goes after Dr. X. Eaton apparently wants to get hold of Rocky Brewer very, very badly. And I can tell you that Rocky's not the least bit hesitant. He'll take him on. Now look at this. There's Eaton, Bobby Eaton, meeting with the masked man, giving him some advice. I don't know whether I'd follow that advice or not. I don't think Eaton's been that much successful in his matches with Brewer. On top, 1-0. As I say, they have a right to stand here and watch the match, but they do not have a right to interfere. Really, they've gone too far even talking. I suppose that could be overlooked as long as they just offer advice and don't go any further. They're still standing over there. Nick Goulas right with them. He's sticking right with them. Rocky Brewer in there with a rough and rugged Dr. X, the masked man. Look at Eaton. Here he goes. There goes Eaton down there. Starts down there again. He started down to the ring, and Brewer's watching him. Look at him. Brewer's looking right at him, boy, and look at that look on his face. You look at that. That tells you about how Rocky Brewer feels about Bobby Eaton. That look told more than 10,000 words. He'd give a nickel to have him in that ring right now. Rocky Brewer is not at all worried about Bobby Eaton. Nick Goulas is arguing with Bobby. They're having a few words. I don't think Bobby's going to go in the ring. I don't think he'll do that right in front of Nick Goulas. I may be wrong. He's yelling at him. He's yelling at Dr. X. That's Eaton you hear in the background. I don't know what he's Let's go then see just what he thinks he's doing out here. I don't know whether I can reach him or not. See if I can get over there and get to him. Bobby, what are you doing out here?
Hey, Dr. X, I'll send this guy in there and take care of Rocky Brewer. Rocky Brewer's going military for me. I don't understand this. The man, look at this guy off the second rope. Look at that. Hey, he's going to hurt me.
There goes Bobby Eaton, but it's too late. It's a match. It's a match. It's all over.
Don't you see him come off that second rope and hold his truck?
No, I did not see that. I did not see it. I don't know. Rocky? Hey, Rocky, come here. What's the matter with this Eaton?
I don't know what's the matter with him.
He want some of you?
What's the matter? He's afraid? I don't know. After what they did, sure. There's people here seen what happened last week on TV with sure. And I don't know, the man's getting too big for himself.
I thought he was going to come right in there after you a couple of times.
I wish he would. I wish he would.
You're ready for him, aren't you?
I'll tell you what, me and sure is going to be ready for him anywhere. But I don't know what's into this guy. We're going to take him down a few notches.
Okay, Rocky.
I'll tell you what.
Good luck to you, buddy. We'll take a little break right here and go away, and we'll be right back with you.